How to prepare a simple cash book. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Day 55 class. Today we are going to discuss about our second sum of cash book. So this is our second sum. Enter the following transactions in single column cash book of Pharma Traders. So here we are going to write a single column cash book of Pharma Traders. So this is the pro forma: date, particulars, LF number, amount rupees in debit side, and date, particulars, LF number and amount rupees in credit side. Now we have to write these transactions according to real account. So first we have to write the date 2018 at both sides. Year 2018. Now we have to write the transactions according to real account. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So December 1st, cash in hand. The balance amount which has taken from the previous month. The amount which is taken from the previous month, that is balance brought down amount, is called cash in hand. Cash in hand. So cash in hand in debit side. December 1st. At any time the opening balance should be in debit side only. We already discussed about in the theory part. Opening balance at any month is in debit side only. Balance brought down. The amount is 11,500. And next, sold goods. The goods is going out and the cash is coming in. So December 2nd to sales account. The amount is 2,600. The cash is coming into the business in the form of sales. So sales in debit side. Next, purchased furniture. Purchased. So the furniture is coming into the business and the cash is going out from the business. So we have to write this in the credit side. December 5th. Why in credit side? Because the cash is going out. Credit what goes out by furniture account. The amount is 3,500. And next, purchased goods for cash. Goods purchased for cash. So this is also purchased. So we have to write this in credit side by purchase account. And the amount is 2,000. And next, stationery purchased. This is also purchased. Purchased means the good is coming into the business and the cash is going out from the business. So the cash is going out means it is in credit side. December 10th, stationery purchased by stationery account. The amount is 700. And next, paid to Vasu. Paid to Vasu. So we has paid the amount to Vasu. So by Vasu account. The amount is going out from us. And the amount is 900. Purchased goods from Shekhar. So here it is clearly mentioned purchased goods from Shekhar. The name is mentioned here. So while the name is mentioning, it is not a cash transactions. It is a credit transactions. So credit transaction does not enter in the cash book. So this entry is not entered in the cash book. And next one, paid telephone bill. This is paid December 18th by telephone bill account, because the telephone charge is paid by the business. The amount is 500. And next, sold goods to Hari. Sold goods to Hari. Here also the name is mentioned here. So while the name is mentioned, it is a credit transaction, not a cash transaction. So credit transaction does not enter into the cash book. So this is not enter into the cash book. Next, paid interest. Interest paid. So we has paid the interest. So it is in credit side by interest account, and the amount is 250. And next, paid cash to Shekhar. So here also there is a name mentioned, but here paid cash to Shekhar. It's mentioned the cash transaction. It's mentioned that it is a cash transaction to the person Shekhar. So we paid the cash. So it is in credit side December 29th by Shekhar account, and the amount is 650 rupees. Next, received commission. We has received that. We has received the commission. So it is in debit side. December 30 to commission account. The amount is 400. So these are the transaction of pharma traders on December month. So there is no more transaction. These are the transaction. We have entered the transactions here. So we have to make total. Let us count debit side first. 11,500 plus 2,600 plus 400 is 14,500. And now credit side, 3,500 plus 2,000 plus 700 plus 900 plus 500 plus 250 plus 650, and the total is 8,500. So debit side total is greater than credit side total. So we have to write both the debit side total amount. The amount is 14,500. 14,500. So now, what is the last date of December? December 31st. By balance C by D carried down, 14,500 minus 8,500, and the balance amount is 6,000. This 6,000 is the balance carried down amount. This balance carried down amount will transfer to the next month first. See, it is 2,000 18, December month. So this balance carried on will transfer to the next month first. The year also we have to change. 2019. This is 2018 and December. So we have to transfer the balance amount from December 31st to January 1st. That means the year also will change. January 1st to balance brought down. And the balance brought down amount is 6,000. This is our second sum of simple cash book. Hi friends, thank you for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos. If you have any doubt regarding to this topic, please comment it in the comment box. Thank you.